Welcome to Let's Chat, your new favorite group chat for the conversations shaping brands and marketers each week.
This week, we're diving into one of the most sensitive topics in marketing today, budget. Who is spending what? Where are cuts and bets being made?
And how do leaders rethink capacity in the age of AI?
Let's unpack how CMOs are navigating this landscape, especially with the rise of AI.
Okay, let's unpack this. So I was looking at Gartner's CMO spend report. It's saying budgets are basically flat, around 7.7% of revenue.
Yeah, that's the headline number. But what's really striking is that half of CMOs are working with 6% or even less.
Wow, that's tight.
It is. And while maybe there aren't huge, official cuts being announced everywhere, the feeling is definitely one of high volatility. Things could change fast.
But here's a twist, right? Even with those tight budgets, you mentioned something like 61% of CMOs see marketing as a profit center now, not just a cost.
Exactly. Which is, a double-edged sword. It puts massive pressure on marketing to show real ROI.
Yeah, you have to deliver.
You really do. But it also opens the door for marketing to be seen as more strategic, like an investment, not just overhead.
Okay, and then throw AI into the mix. McKinsey's State of AI report, this blew me away, says marketing is actually leading the pack on adopting generative AI.
Yeah, ahead of IT, ahead of operations. It's pretty significant.
So, flat budgets, but this huge rush towards AI. What does that actually do to where the money's going? How are things shifting?
Well, it connects to the bigger picture around people, actually. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report. It points to this really interesting shift in hiring.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Companies are looking less at just resumes, the list of skills, and more at behaviors, potential. Like, can this person adapt? Are they future-proof?
That makes total sense with AI coming in, because AI is starting to handle some of those basic tasks, right?
Totally. The WEF report touches on that, too. Things like basic analysis, routine reports, even that first draft of content. A lot of entry-level stuff.
So, okay, what's the impact then for junior marketers, for the teams?
It means reskilling is crucial. And redesigning roles, really. We're seeing smart marketing leaders investing in upskilling their junior people to be AI savvy.
How are they doing that? Like specific training?
Yeah, training programs, and even creating new roles, like AI program leads within the marketing team itself. AI literacy is popping up in job descriptions everywhere.
And it's not just tweaking old roles, is it? There are completely new jobs emerging.
For sure. Things like prompt engineers, people who are experts at talking to the AI.
Right, getting the right output.
Exactly. And AI content leads who figure out the strategy for using AI in content. It's actually forcing creative and data teams to work way closer together.
That's interesting.
And the World Economic Forum, they really stress this human-machine collaboration idea. They talk about AI as a coworker.
A coworker, huh? Not a replacement.
Right. It's there to boost speed, boost quality, but not, take over completely from human strategy and creativity.
So you can't just buy an AI tool and call it a day.
Oh, definitely not. The company's succeeding. They're building proper strategies. Thinking about the platform, sure. But also the playbooks. How do we actually use this stuff effectively? And the people, are they trained? Because Gen AI, it needs constant feeding, feedback, fine-tuning. So teams are building internal knowledge bases, refining prompts. It's an ongoing thing.
Which means budgeting has to change too, right? You need money for training, for managing that change.
Absolutely. Not just the tech cost, it's the enablement cost. That has to be factored in now.
Okay, so people strategy is changing. What about the actual program budgets? How marketing spends on campaigns and initiatives?
That's shifting massively, too. I heard this discussed on Matt Alder's Recruiting Future recently. Marketing programs are getting way more agile, more outcome-focused. Marketers want flexibility. They want to justify spending based on performance, like right now, not based on a plan made 6 months ago.
Okay, so goodbye fixed annual budgets, that whole use it or lose it thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Budgets are becoming dynamic. Teams are actively cutting stuff that isn't working. No more automatic rollovers.
Is that showing up in the data?
Yeah, Gartner's report mentions a shift towards zero-based budgeting, tying every dollar spent directly to a specific goal.
Right.
And McKinsey connects this back to AI again. They see organizations moving beyond just adding AI tools to actually redesigning whole workflows, using AI for insights, for optimization, even automating deployment.
Wow, okay. So let's break this down. How does this look different for, say, a lean team versus one with a massive budget? What about lean teams first?
Well, Gartner shows their brand building budgets often get squeezed first. CMOs tend to prioritize performance channels, things with quick, measurable results.
Like paid media.
Exactly. Paid media is eating up like 31% of the average budget now. But there's a catch. IBM's CEO study found that while, almost everyone uses paid social and search, over half find them getting more expensive and, frankly, less effective.
Ouch. So lean teams are kind of stuck.
They need to be smart, reduce reliance on just those platform algorithms, and get ready for the privacy changes that are coming, which will make things even harder.
Okay. What about the big budget teams? Are they just doubling down on paid?
Not entirely. Marketing Brew's 2025 Trends Report suggests they're thinking more long-term. And they're diversifying. Nearly 6 out of 10 are shifting budget away from the usual suspects, exploring alternatives, things like retail media networks, podcasts, influencer marketing. They see it as managing risk, but also finding new growth avenues.
And what if you're building a marketing team from scratch today?
Well, Marketing Brew says for them, AI is basically baked into the budget from day one. It's not an add-on, it's core.
How are they using it right away?
All sorts. Market research, media planning, even helping with creative briefs and development. Something like 72% are already using it for efficiency and insights.
So we'll see more AI co-pilots helping out.
Definitely. Optimizing campaigns, personalizing messages. The advice for new teams is often to start with the high-volume, lower-risk stuff like emails or product copy. Build capability there first.
Got it. See, stepping back, looking across all team sizes, what are the big takeaways?
Well, I think for lean teams, AI is a massive lever for scaling content and operations, often using those more nimble platforms.
And bigger teams.
They're embedding AI more deeply into existing workflows, but always with that crucial human oversight. And for everyone, dynamic budgeting is becoming the norm, using AI for real-time tracking and adjusting spend quickly.
Okay, this has been super insightful. If you had to give marketers like 5 quick tips based on all this, what would they be?
Okay, first, tie every single dollar to a business outcome. Justify everything. No more, we always do this.
Right. Tip 2.
Build for agility, not perfection. Budgets need to flex. Think contingency funds, maybe quarterly reviews instead of annual locks.
Good one. 3.
Automate the grunt work. Use AI, use automation. Free up your people for strategy, for creativity, for planning. AI can even help predict where to spend effectively.
Love that. 4.
Budget for enablement, not just the tool. When you bring in tech, especially Gen AI, you have to budget for training, onboarding, maybe changing processes. Don't forget that.
Crucial. And the last one, tip 5.
Stop thinking spend. Start thinking strategic capacity. Focus on things that scale, like partner ecosystems, exploring new channels, building community. That's where long-term efficiency and growth come from.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Let's Chat. If today's conversation helped sharpen your thinking or gave you something to bring to your next budget meeting, consider sharing it with your team or hitting follow.
Next week, we're switching gears with Let's Chat Sports, a look at how marketing strategies are shifting across teams, leagues, and fans.
Until then, we'll see you next week. Same time, same chat.